We all know this man as the King of Amapiano, the man who literally runs the charts and fills up stadiums. But today, Kabza De Small is making headlines for a reason that has absolutely nothing to do with maybe a new hit single. We are talking about a massive legal drama unfolding in the heart of Sandton. Grab your tea, your popcorn, or water, because the numbers in this story are wild, okay? It all started a few months ago when rumors swirled that Kabza De Small was behind on his rent. And at first, we heard that it was just a 30,000 shortfall from September 2025, right? People thought, okay, maybe it's just a banking error. But fam, according to an exclusive report by SNL24 and the Daily Sun, things have officially spiraled. We are not talking about a small mistake anymore. We are talking about a full-blown legal battle over a staggering 345,000, almost 350K basically. So how do you get to nearly 350K in debt? Well, let's look at the breakdown according to the court papers that have been seen by the above-mentioned outlets. At first, there was the original 30K gap from September 2025 because apparently then he paid only 65K. It is said that his monthly rent in total is 95K per month, right? So in September of 2025, he only paid 65K, remaining being the 30K. Then it looks like the full 95,000 monthly rent wasn't paid for October, November, and December 2025. Crossing over to January 2026, he didn't pay still. And the interest for the breach of contract, and you've got yourself a bill, costs more than some people's entire houses. But wait, it gets messier. The landlord at this point is hurtful. They no longer want to deal with Kabza De Small anymore. And they are no longer just asking for money this time. They have reportedly headed over to the Johannesburg High Court to get an eviction order. And reportedly, the papers suggest the lease was officially cancelled, but Kabza is allegedly still in the building. The landlord's legal team is claiming that they tried to settle this quietly, but they've described the star as evasive. Essentially, what they're saying is pay up and move the hell out, okay? We don't want to deal with you no more. Just pay and move the hell out. Now people on social media are losing their minds because what do you mean Kabza owes this much money? When Kabza is arguably the biggest artist in the country right now. We see the designer clothes, we see the luxury cars, we see the sold out shows across Europe and Dubai. So the big question everyone is asking in this is, how is the King of Amapiano struggling to pay rent in Sandton? Is this a case of living beyond your means, which I highly doubt, or it's a mismanagement of funds, or maybe there's a massive business dispute that is behind the scenes that we don't even know about yet? Anyway, as of now, Kabza and his team have remained silent. No Instagram stories, no press release, nothing. But what are your thoughts, fam? Do you think this is just a misunderstanding, or is the Piano King in actual financial trouble, or this is merely mismanagement of funds? What are your thoughts on this? And on other news, the Epstein Files, dang.
He was a rich, well-connected sex offender, and his ties to US President Donald Trump continue to haunt him.
And just to mention a few names, Jacob Zuma's name is there, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, all these big names, right? Jay-Z, and apparently his main interest was Cape Town. He'd come to South Africa because apparently in Cape Town, he had a huge sex trafficking ring based there. Anyway, Bill Gates is also in there, and apparently he contracted STIs from Russian girls, and he wanted to secretly administer medication to Melinda Gates because he never told her that he got the STD from these Russian girls. So I saw a clip of Melinda Gates sit down to medicate his wife without her consent, without her knowing. What more about strangers of the world?
It was reported that you continued to meet with him over several years, and that, in other words, a number of meetings. What did you do when you found out about his background?
Well, I've said I regretted having those dinners. And there's absolutely nothing new on that.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead. So, in general, you always have to be careful. And, I'm very proud of what we've done in philanthropy, very proud of the work of the foundation. That's what I get up every day and focus on.
And Donald Trump's name has been mentioned a lot in the Epstein Files. He's all up in there. He was partying with this man around babies, literal babies. God knows what they were doing to those babies. I think I'll have to sit and watch this entire thing and then get back to you guys because, wow, my mind is blown. But do take a look at this in the meantime and share your thoughts in the comment section. Also remember to subscribe, like, share. Until next time, bye and thank you for watching.
There were new Epstein photos released today showing you and also Bill Clinton, Steve Bannon. What were your reaction to those new photos that were released today?
Well, I haven't seen it, but I mean, everybody knew this man. He was all over Palm Beach. He has photos with everybody. I mean, almost, there are hundreds and hundreds of people that have photos with him. So that's no big deal. I know nothing about it.